how to create a company, correct? So either we can see the navigation or you can go with the transaction. So here I
Yes.
have mentioned here. So here definition of a company. So first step, SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, okay, and define company. Define company. So here we'll check here. So type here SPRO, SAP reference IMG, okay, financial accounting, okay, sorry, not here, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define a company. So how to activate transaction codes? We're not able to see the transaction codes, right? So how to activate
Yes.
transaction codes?
Additional information, additional info,
Additional information, display key,
display key, AMG activity.
okay, fine. So here, first option, define a company, OX15. Last four digits would be a transaction code, OX15. So click on IMG activity button, define a company. So this is called, as I said, that define a company. Okay, define a company. So we need to create a new company, which is not there in the system, So click on next new entries, press new entries, select this one. I'll write again, I'll go back. So here, this is called IMG activity button. You're able to see the clock, right? So this is called IMG activity button. And here, this is nothing but a description. So what do you mean by company, and everything you will get in this particular option. So if you click on this, you can see here in this step, you can create a companies. The company is an organizational unit. So entire definition you will get in this. Clear that book. And next one, this is called IMG activity button. IMG active, by clicking on this, you can go to that application. So click on IMG activity button. Okay, this will take you to internal trading partners to create internal trading partners. So click on new entries, press new entries. Okay, so here we can give your company name. Your company name. Okay, so here we will give company name as Adani. Okay, so here I'll write it as a description, company name, Adani Group of Companies. Adani Group of Companies. So if you want to give second name, you can give Adani Group address. Okay, the Adani Group is based off Hyderabad. So corporate office is in Hyderabad. Okay, so here I'll give address 206. Aditya Enclave. Any address I'm giving, see, as per your company address, you are giving. Okay. So any address you can give as per your company situated. Or I'll do this. So this is your company address. So I'm giving it as an Hyderabad. Country. So here, give some address, whatever address you want. Like in real time, you need to give your customer company's address. So country is nothing but you need to select here. It will display all the countries, total 256 countries it is there. So you need to select first two digits is nothing but your country code. So here you need to select here country IN. India. Next one, language keys. Language key, this is very important. As I said that you will have total 44 different languages, right? So here we need to go with first two digits of your language code. I would like to go with English and currency. So our corporate company is in Hyderabad, which is in India. So we need to select currencies also here. You will have a predefined currencies. Okay. So here it is. What is currency? INR, correct? See here, Indian rupee. So select INR. So if you want to write down, you can just write it up. Just write it. If you want, you can, or else. Once you're done, let me know.
Yes, Kishore.
So
Yes.
Control S. So Control S. So here, whenever we want to save the details, then what it will ask? It will ask for a folder. Normally, everything what we will do in Windows, we will save everything in. For example, you have your resume, you have your what we call you're having your CV, you have your pay slips, you have your experience letters. Everything is in on your desktop, right? And you joined a new organization and HR is asked to send all those details. So what you will do, you will save that into one folder and you will send that folder to your HR, correct? Where we are going to save entire personal details in one particular folder, correct?
Yes.
So in SAP, that folder, we call it as a transport request. As I said that, transport request. So everything we are going to save in one particular transport request. Is this clear? So automatically, we need to give the description and the request number. The request number will be generated automatically. So for that, what we need to do? We need to click on create request. We need to click on, for the first time, did we created any folder transport request?
No.
No, right? So for the first time, we need to click on create request. Click on create request.
Kishore.
Yes, please.
Sorry. Can you go one step back just before that prompt for customization request?
Yeah, this is the screen.
Yep. Before that, like when we enter all the details.
Yeah,
like,
after that, you need to save it. Control S.
oh, okay. When we save, then this window
Yes,
will appear.
this particular prompt will appear.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. So after this, we need to click on create request. We need to click on, okay, click request.
Kishore.
Yeah.
Like here, the request, like the name you entered, or it has taken
That's what I'm saying.
automatically.
We need to click on first create option. Okay, we need to
Okay.
give the description here. So here, see here the request number will be automatically generated. Whatever request number
Oh,
you are able to see, right? This will be
okay.
generated. This is an old description. So what we are going to do, we are going to do new description. So I'll give it as a FICO, our configuration underscore. I'll give it as a description name, client dependent. CD is nothing but client. Whatever description you want, you can give. And this convention is also your project manager will give. Okay. So underscore FICOCD. Okay. What is our company name?
Adani.
Adani. I'll write it as an Adani. Whose settings we are doing? Adani Group. Adani Group. Company. company, Adani Group company, configuration setting. Configuration settings means what we are going to do, whatever configuration settings we are going to do, we are going to save in this transport request. Once if you see, I am giving just a description. So the request number is blank. The request number is blank. So once we click on save button, then automatically the request number will be generated. We need not to give any request number. Just we need to give for the first time description. Clear? Then automatically the request number will be get generated. If you click on save button, you can see here. S4HK906508 is automatically generated. So we won't remember this name. So that's the reason we need to check the description part every time. So now here after whatever settings we are going to do, whatever changes we are going to do, we are going to save all the settings in this particular folder or in this particular transport request. So we are doing in development server. So at the end, what we are going to do, we need to move the data from development server to quality server. So we are going to give the request number, this request number to our basis consultant, technical guy. So those people, those technical consultant will move the data from our development server to quality server to production server. So what details we will give? We will give this transport request number, so that they will generate, they will transfer, they will move from development server to quality to production. Is this clear?
Yes.
So click on here,
Yes.
OK button. Click on here, continue. That's it. Now we have created one. And here you will have an option called save. Click on save. The data already saved. Either you can say Control S or you can say save button. Okay, in the bottom. Fine. Any questions still here? So we have created company. So if you go back. If you click on, for example, again, I'll go back. So let's say I'm coming and I want to check my company. So click on company. Can you please mute it? Background noise is coming. Yeah. So if I want to check my company details, so click, I remember my company name. So click on position button, and give your company name Adani. So here you can see. And again, I am requesting somebody like whoever is doing. So don't give the same naming conventions. So if I am creating Adani, because if we are using same server, okay. So what happens is the naming convention will have a problems. So if I'm creating Adani company, like clear, then you can create any other company, Reliance or whatever, which is not there in the server. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So if we are doing the same, then it will show it as a duplicate in future. So don't give the same naming convention what we are doing in the classroom. Or same thing, you just check before doing any configuration, just check here what is the company names are not available here. So you can check list out. Clear? Like this. Whatever you want, you can create it. But don't create same naming conventions. So it will end up with the errors and errors, and it will show it as a duplication. So most of the time it will get wasted, time waste. So that's the reason if I'm doing Adani, you just do it Reliance or Bajaj, but try to take the same thing. We have a lot of this thing. A lot of companies are there. Fine. Or else it will prompt it as a duplicate. So now my company name, Adani, you can see here, there are Adani G is there, right? So here AGP, somebody has given, but the naming disk here, if it is Adani and Adani, then it will prompt it as a duplicate. But here it is, they have added G, but it is that's what I'm saying. That's the reason I'm saying, don't take any similar name or any say as it is name. Fine. Any questions?
Yes, Kishore, no questions.
Next one, select the name. And if you click on details button, see here, there is an option called details. So I want to, where is this company belongs to? So click on details button. You can see all the address, complete address. Clear?